It's out towards C early in this one.
We talked about already seeing this map between these two teams, but also the sides start the same way. G2 starting on the defense. A quick entry into that C side. Came up for a second as G2.
Oof, and dapr gives up the site, but takes it back just in time as randyySAVAGE steps up and knocks 2 out of the park. Kills traded back, a 2 for 2. The spike plant delayed for just a moment. Meanwhile, the IGL and Mitch, he's playing the long con here. Wippie be the first one up out towards logs. He gets spotted. He still finds a kill with low HP. ShahZaM there on the trade has the read IGL versus IGL, but Mitch will win it out. Now OXY to tap onto the spike, goes halfway with it and wants to take the fight. The player inside garage. It's Mitch to start to creep up. OXY wants to defuse. He comes off and finds the shots through the wall.
You're gonna take that first contact. He's not gonna get it though. pwny gonna take care of it.
Wow. And I mean, how many times are we gonna get that? How many times will we see this pwny OXY head to head? First couple of rounds, it seems like OXY was absolutely clearing oxygen. The pwny finally feeling a little less reserved, finds that first kill, and that spike's been planted.
In a 4v5 now that they have to play for oxygen. Good opportunity for them to get away with this first round. Oh, it's ShahZaM.
It's a good start. Smoke's down again. Skuba the first to fall. Last week we had the stats of how important this guy is to stay alive in any situation. He's been gone early. Unfortunately for G2, they're taking way too long to get this one set up, so it's all about playing containment here. They obviously want to hang on to their weapons just as much as Oxygen do, but a big hit. The bodies start to drop, and they'll run right into welcome arms of dapr, who's got himself. Guardian will send out a couple of shots. Unfortunately, they won't land. So the round will go the way of Oxygen. The kills, however,
they don't find anything up close.
Man, I mean, they just muscle their way into sewers to get this lockdown through. That aftershock won't deal with it, doesn't do enough damage to the operator's call, and OXY decapitated, and pwny does it again.
And OXY was backing up, stayed just a little bit longer, tried to get his one, and again, pwny gets the best of him. This time around with that Blade Storm, as the Rolling Thunder is ready, queue up for pwny to go for this retake.
Oof, no way, pwny. Stunned, still finds one, still alive, by the way. Has a judge, is about to be a problem. 3 kills on the round. And Oxygen refused to give anything up to G2 Esports here, and with that, ShahZaM and Wippie on their heels as they walk away.
Trying to run away. It becomes a little more difficult. randyySAVAGE having to get his one towards B. It doesn't happen. Just still a commit towards C. This C split though, but it has to work out. Hunter's Fury though. They catch a couple of them. And G2 already on top of it.
pwny's still alive on the site though, but it's causing havoc. Here as another smoke goes out, Wippie repeat that one, but worse for wear, to say the least. Recon bolt comes out, and it's just a moment too early. Not quite on the angle. Here comes the first. Next up for the second. Unfortunately, Verno just not healthy enough to win that duel. OXY, I don't think we got the player down stats, but we got the economy down stats, and it wasn't great for G2. They didn't necessarily win those rounds all the time as Skuba. Skuba is allowed to finish that ultimate. ShahZaM will allow it, but then he gets punished for doing so. pwny works his way on, has the blades. ShahZaM now in an awful spot as this just starts to work his way around. Some way, somehow does it again. The operator is null and void.
Oh, but pwny has to reposition here, and it doesn't matter. Gets this second one before getting shot down. It seems like goodbye. But that wasn't the greatest. Could be enough for Oxygen. Up to dapr though.
dapr's got 3. He's so low, and Verno on the player's client. That one hasn't quite come to live servers.
Can't wait.
Just yet. ShahZaM, though, gonna get stunned up. Wippie holds the line. That aftershock will eventually deal with the sky as dapr sends a couple of invisible bullets into randyySAVAGE, and well, randyySAVAGE is now the one who's been turned invisible into a ghost. He'll go. dapr has to do it again. Swaps to the Vandal. Verno with a good plant spot back sight. First fight taken. That one goes away of dapr. Now he's able to try again. The Owl drone comes through. Swarm grenade. Try and deal with the Sova on the opposite side of the box. Verno peeks, and dapr finally gets it done. Wins the 1v.
In the meantime.
Oof. The first jump peak round where Wippie does not take damage is also the first time we see Oxy push like this, and they're just ready for it.
No, we looked down for a second, but again, pwny ready to react. ShahZaM is the last one alive. A 1v4. The spike that's gonna get planted towards C.
Wow. I mean, that is a came, saw, and conquered kind of round for Oxygen.
G2 was absolutely unstoppable on the attacking side.
Oh, okay, wait, shots through the wall. Oh my god, okay. All right, round's over. That's it. Okay, all right. The pistol round is gone. Okay. And it just spots Penny standing right in the middle of the site. That's not too incredibly telling. Wippie, familiar positions. Paranoia goes through. That'll affect the player here in default. Wippie down to 28 HP. Shrouded step to try and get to safety. And if you're Oxygen, you have to go. You have to do it right now. And that's exactly what they do. They're running out of time as randyySAVAGE works his way through. Penny just has to try and hang on. Stunned up was one. Taken down was another. But 2 players too many.
Until the ultimate's used early on, now comes the Blade Storm on the other side for pwny. It's all about the delay here for G2.
And they've got heaps of it. Fault lines come through. Paranoia goes out. pwny inside the Cloudburst tries to survive for now. Oxy gonna run down everybody. Blinded up, finds 2 of his own. pwny dealt with. And now Skuba looks to battle back with IGL in tow. He'll find 3 kills, but Wippie matches. And flash onto just about everybody. Mitch will find the first. That's ShahZaM to fall. The corners go uncleared. Mitch does it again. Shrouded step to safety. pwny with the classic sits down dapr. And this right here, the 80% is anything but that unless Wippie can some way, somehow make this one doable. Teleports away. Has that spike planted. Rifles have been picked up.
The reposition from Oxygen once again continues to be good. The one holding that C site is the operator for pwny. Stay a little bit longer for Randy. Once again, he's one at least.
Oh, man. Those flashes confirming that somebody's still there. They sprayed every angle possible and will finally get that kill. randyySAVAGE hurting from that one.
30 seconds left.
Okay, but a life taken.
It's even, yeah.
There's a life given. Over to Verno.
It is good, right? I mean, you lose the numbers, you play a little bit more aggressive to make things even, and they do it perfectly. Again, but G2 once again trying to take this A side, and Skuba gets another one.
That's it. There's no way. Penny has a spike, but there's just no way onto the site.
Spike down.
I'm gonna tick away as Oxygen all the breathing room here in this one. dapr can only hope for some extra kills, but that will do it. Oxygen step on the chests of G2 here in the second half, crushing what seemed like their will to live in this one. And unsuspecting, they right their wrongs here in the rematch, and they steal Haven. The Sage heal does not get full value. The changes to Sage means they heal for a whole lot less. Mitch just goes leaping on through. They deal with the trap wire, and dapr gets nothing for it, so he'll look to retake the duel as Verno plays atop the wall, and randyySAVAGE puts one in the side of his head. His counterpart has fallen. Raise for raise, Cypher to Cypher, but a player ahead are Oxygen. They have the spike planted, and that heal went wide.
It's all right. At least have the numbers here to make it work out. But yeah, they're pretty low, so not something that you have to be happy about, as smoke is going to be enough to create a little bit more delay. Penny getting close.
And ShahZaM goes fishing through the smoke. Finds one there. Looking to play the crosshair on the pillar. Both players look to swing as Wippie closes it out.
He is here. He's been shutting down the play towards A. He might be able to do it again with Penny.
Yeah, and they don't hear any aggression through vents. The guiding light doesn't get anything out towards A, so they back away from it. The only 2 defenders are right here on the site, and I mean, they're gone. As I said that, they've been erased. A wall is up here. Oxy to try and deal with that one as Verno holds the jump. Good reveal. Good information from that neural theft. Oxygen in the driver's seat here. This round number 3. Now the goal is to do it flawlessly. Keep the rifles moving forward against that full buy of G2, and it's close. Ooh, okay. Satchel for an audio cue inside Heaven. to buy some rotation, but they get none. That guiding light doesn't reveal, but the Seekers basically confirm that the attack is leaning this way, so it is going to buy the rotation of one. No, they're staying stalwart. They'll send that Sage back over towards the A site. Seekers in response, it's chasing them out towards the A side, and now dapr and pwny seemingly about to have a heyday here. That wall making it hard to push through, so everybody actually has to walk through ramps and retake this as you normally would. Now you're a player down. Skuba's gone. Verno, aggressive, will take down OXY. They still have to get rid of the Cypher here on the site. And oh my god, it's just too good here. No way in. Oxygen had absolutely no idea. And they're just not worried at all. dapr has full util out towards the A site. Full information as well. So finally this hit will come on through, and we'll see if it's any good. Satchel comes through. Pwny gonna get caught out, taken down with a showstopper. dapr finds the first. Make it 3. He's atop the wall. And they were not safe. That was supposed to be their respite, but they had none. The spike is down. ShahZaM is playing chaos, and he's thriving inside of it. Now Skuba, and the 1v1 finds a way to get it done. Mage goes up. Am towards mid as well, so they know that this is not a split by any means of the word.
And immediately ShahZaM goes to back up. Know that they need to get that space early on Oxygen, and dapr holding onto it. The tag is good as well to take care of it.
Yeah, and again, trades that you just can't afford. Mitch gonna hop away, does survive for now, but with 13 seconds left on the clock, he's just getting run down. Oxy drops the base on him, and that's the round to G2.
Try to spot who is gonna be on that B side, and even then Oxygen is not trying to contest that B main.
Pwny, what's Pwny looking to do here? Smoke of their own, a Nebula, pwny, spotted, Pwny, gone. He tries to find another, but it's Verno there to trade. Beautiful flashes, everybody mind. Now everybody just about dead on the side of G2. ShahZaM, wippie, across the map as the last two that stand. They have to walk their way uphill into this 2v4, and that spike's been planted.
There is that Cosmic Divide available, but that 2v4 for G2 might be a little too difficult to take. As there it is. Last ultimate available here will be coming through. The stars as well.
They toss out the util. Flash goes through. ShahZaM wants to deal with the player out towards mid. I mean, that's all just an elaborate rouge. wippie takes down randyySAVAGE. Verno now looking to play the backstab. ShahZaM gives up the space, and Verno happy to take it. Mitch will do exactly the same as Oxygen. They battle back. Yep. We flip sides. Oxygen on the defense. Oxy, however, on the attack. And I mean, it's just as fast as you would expect. Wall goes up. Boombot gets heaps of damage, and they deal with the wall as well. But Skuba's here. We'll find the first, but it's traded out almost immediately. Discipline box goes unchecked, and randyySAVAGE capitalizes on the first. Now wants some more in hell. The back and forth continues. wippie on the second trade. The spike in hand.
It is messy. Two of the players for Oxygen so low in HP, but make it happen 3v3. Go for the swing. It's a trade.
Yeah, and that's the pwny way, right? Just push on forward, force the fights, and win them. Mitch with 70 HP drops down, flashed up, and he's just shooting at the stairs. Has absolutely no idea what's going on.
Taken out.
Stars go down. dapr caught on the cross. randyySAVAGE. Maybe look to play off the wires. No, they don't want to give it to him. Instead, that spike can be moving up into heaven.
30 seconds left.
Seems they might set their eyes elsewhere. No, instead, they double back to this one. Oxy blast packs his way onto the site. Inside the Nebula smoke, he'll go. Looks to fight with randyySAVAGE, and Randy was not ready for it. Now the showstopper's available, and Oxy does it again. 3 for 3 on the ult with kills. Skuba there to answer back. Now with the Cosmic Divide available, that wall dealt with, but so is Skuba. G2, 2 players the lead. Mitch low in HP, and pwny's got an operator, and he does not want to take a fight. He is disconnected from the play and is only hoping that G2 will walk into his crosshair. As dapr looks to do the same with Mitch. Will take the fight inside heaven, wins it out. And now pwny is not safe.
No, not at all. And stay safe, keep these operator, but everybody hunting for him.
Oof.
Oh,
Okay.
can he run away?
I mean, give him the rocket. Oh,
Oh, still though. Pretty difficult task. Yeah, whole B control belongs to G2.
Spike
and dappr's
planted.
body gives way for that neural theft. A very safe neural theft. Showstopper
no
out,
way.
blast back, trying to keep him at bay for now. Oxy gonna back away, takes a bit of fall damage. The rocket goes through. Unfortunately, nobody home. Oxy sprays down two. Skuba there on trade, but again, you just can't afford it if you're Oxygen, and now it's all up to Skuba. Players to worry about, and Penny's the first, and he will fall. This map goes the way of G2, and we're headed the distance.
We go up to the map number 3. This is unknown territory for this matchup between Oxygen and G2. Oxy, and we know how it went for that split map. It was all the way inside of Oxy, looking so good, but pwny wanting to prove something else as Oxygen started here on the attacking side.
And they're looking to play the door games here. pwny survives for a moment longer, finds another kill as well. So pwny and Mitch collectively finding 3 kills on the round, but damage dealt. Blood to be shed with pwny down to 22 HP, but Oxygen Esports off to a pretty good start here.
Nobody is going to be on the C side. The last 2 players for G2 just making that rotation, trying to get something going on for dapr and wippie.
Spike planted.
Spike's going to be planted.
dapr caught on the cross, wippie not yet spotted. Eventually, dapr will be dealt with. And Whippy's tossed into the Coliseum. Unfortunately, he's only got a sling. Meanwhile, there's 4 lions to worry about. Oof. Okay, takes 1 lion with him, but quickly...
Into that breach.
Yeah, I mean, this time, no dark cover, so they'll take that position out towards Mound. pwny just wants to stride on forward, and I mean, just narrowly making it to safety was dapr. The site has been seized, though. Oxygen, full control of this one, and they want to take more than just that, but ShahZaM picks up 2 huge kills. A paranoia, but a flash to keep him at bay for now as Mitch and Verno to go toe-to-toe with the Giants that are ShahZaM and the rest of this G2 squad, and unfortunately, they get crushed.
Quick play as well.
Shuri came right behind it.
Placing alarm bot.
Attacks him once, leaves him 45 HP, but in the meantime, towards C, a lockdown coming through. And we've only seen this side being retake. So GT is going to leave it for the same thing.
Snakebite stalls. Nanoswarm does the same. Turret dealt with. And unfortunately in this round, Penny did not have the regrowth. So that's a very low Oxy, now a very dead Oxy as the paint shells go out. Penny also a bit of damage at the start of this round. dapr fights back for 1. Spike finally planted, and now G2 working against the clock. ShahZaM walks up for the first, finds the second as well. Penny's there right behind him. Now everything thrown into the hands of Mitch. And there's a lot of stuff to catch here. It's a full HP Killjoy just around the corner, and Mitch can't win the fight. dapr.
Or Oxy pretty much using everything. The operator gets spotted, the showstopper gets used, but at the end of the day, he runs away with his life.
And here comes the man of the hour, ShahZaM. Usually good for a couple, only finds 1. The other kill just escapes him on the opposite side of the wall. They're ready for this angle. Penny falls off of it for a second. ShahZaM is there to make all things right in the world. Now the C site, I mean, it's been completely surrounded by attackers. Wippie in a tough spot. That spike now fallen. Penny, next one up. ShahZaM probably wants some more. We'll see if he's able to get it as Verno trades things back. V2 is where we land. Both players noted inside waterfall. Shock dart available. ShahZaM pushes on through. 3 rounds left as Verno's forced away. Has to reload. Recon bolt. A player stuck in the corner. This would be a miracle here. ShahZaM is still alive. It's still possible. No, Skuba makes sure that it's not. 4 kills. The hiding light doesn't reveal a player inside this smoke, so it doesn't seem like they'll send rounds into it just yet. Instead, Boombot goes through. Nanoswarm to try and stall. That spike's ticking. Oof, but here's the hit. Paranoia just behind it. Penny walks on forward.
No
Hunter
way.
Fury doesn't matter. He takes damage, but he finds kills in response. pwny eventually dealt with as well. So he's gonna find his way into the fight, but he's blinded up, and some way, somehow, wippie takes him down. Now it's all up to Verno, but ShahZaM will make quick work of that initiator. Just blast pack his way through all this.
And this is a nightmare of a sight. You have a Killjoy with that utility still set up towards C, and you have the Viper Spit with the Snake Bite. Yeah, that's gonna be the indication for Oxygen to go towards that B side. Showstopper trying to find something, but the paranoia is good.
Yeah, good paranoia coming out from G2 to just buy some time. Fortunately, they are still backing away from this B side, so they do concede the position. They'll allow for the plant. Now they're going to try and find themselves here in the retake. Paint shells out for the boom bot to come on through. 2 players inside Baby Door, and Oxy forced so far away from the fight will actually just get run down as he tosses out paint shells of his own. Doesn't matter. Verno and pwny just on the other side. They push through the wall. They take him down. Now the clock continues to tick. G2 have reassumed this site, but there's so many angles to worry about, so much util to worry about. Verno works his way back through. It's dapr and pwny. Find their way into the kill feed. And Oxygen, their numbers are starting to dwindle. Skuba can only get one, and he needed so much more. Now that spike being stuck as the paint shells go out. ShahZaM to push up and take the fight. Wippie survives for just long enough, and G2 will tie us up at the half.
On Lotus. It being very, very close, looking at how close it was for Oxygen. And how close it can be between these two with the improvement that Oxygen has had in this pistol round, though. Trying to get that space.
that got awkward for a second, but it ended up working. Oxy takes that space, pushes forward, but Verno and randyySAVAGE are done with the disrespect.
Okay.
As G2 continue to push up forward. Skuba deals with dapr. Now ShahZaM with the rifle is usually good for multiple. But the classic in a 1v3, it's a very tall ask.
Cover going out.
Until the players are low here, but for this Omen, very difficult, especially with the way the Oxygen like to play together. I mean, all 3 coming from the same angle. Oh, takes care of the first one. And it was a little bit of delay with everybody rotating at the same time for inside of Oxygen, as a spike, though, does get planted for G2 towards C.
You have to buy time. Wippie is so far from being activated. You have to buy time if you're G2. I don't know if they've got the tools to do so. dapr aggressive. Gonna take an early fight. That turret will go offline. Skuba catches Oxy just behind dapr. Now the backstab is there, and sure, wippie is finally starting to come to fruition here. Okay, never mind. dapr has been activated as Verno hops onto the spike. You look to get this one halfway. No, he hops off for just a second. This is dapr's round. Wippie still alive with 48 HP. Tosses out all the util. It's going to force this rotation right into Verno. This is a lot of targets to worry about, though, and they were not ready for the Sova up close and personal. So they'll try again. The defense is here. Mitch just going to spray him down. The paint shells will help him out. And Wippie's got 17 HP and a dream, and that dream quickly becomes a nightmare. He's been woken up.
You should run.
Is there a mute on the door? We absolutely need a mute on the door. That one just keeps spinning. Go lockdown for lockdown. They're going to try and force the plant here, that being G2. Ooh, lockdown actually destroyed. I believe paint shells went out and did the trick there. So the defense held at bay. The attack just successfully taking this site. Oxy backs away from it all somehow with his life. We go blast pack for blast pack. Viper's Pit down, and Skuba the first to fall here in the retake.
The Viper's Pit should keep them alive and safe for a little bit longer as the time starts to run out for Oxygen with 4 players alive.
And Oxygen, they can just send caution to the wind. It does not matter. They have rounds to play with, so they're going to try and play in the chaos, but it's just not working. pwny decaying down, now taken down, and G2 hang on for another round. Has kind of been the linchpin in a lot of rounds for G2 now. In a tough spot, Hunter Shuri comes through and will eventually make good on a bit of damage. Actually finds the kill. Verno's looking to put a nail in the coffin right here.
And pwny goes down. ShahZaM is down to 3 HP for the round. No heal, no Sky available to help you out for this one. And Oxygen ready on the C site. I mean...
Oh, wow. Okay, dapr dapr had the largest job, probably the toughest job, and he does it with ease. Catches Skuba on the shrouded step, finds Mitch before he can be traded out.
Oh, yeah.
Verno, though, I mean, 3K after 3K. This has been Verno's map. He's looking to secure it here. Oxy has the ult available. He's going to use it to try and clear out this B side. Wants to go deep, wants to go aggressive. Snakebite at his feet. He'll hang on to this one. A baby lockdown to force the defense away for now. But there's just still so much to worry about here. A blast pack, a couple of shock darts. randyySAVAGE only having a judge isn't the best weapon. Having a situation like this, that spike will tick. That door swings open. Back away, and they're just not playing together at all. Wippie left on an island. It's the long con from Oxy, and you hope that it pays off. The judge is up close and personal. Wippie deals with the first. The back is turned. Pwny there for the trade, and now it's all up to our 1v1, our head-to-head, and Oxygen and Pwny will do it. They win it out here. A 3-game series, a poetic finish between our duelist players, and that will do it. Oxygen 2-1 over G2 Esports.
And started with that 1v1 between the two duels. It ends up the same way.